Hey, church. Good morning. Looking forward to joining together again in public worship this Sunday at the school. A new development for us for this coming Sunday is that we are starting children's ministry. During the service, we're going to begin having a class intentionally for some kids. I say some kids because that group is going to be limited to kids that are 5 and under. So we want to do this because we value children. We are grateful to God for the gift that kids are to us as individual families, but to us as a church. And we want to steward and shepherd these kids well. They're a gift to be received. Every good and perfect gift comes from the Father of lights, in whom there is no variation due to change. And we want to shepherd the gifts that God gives us, and we want to use them well. And one way that we can do that is by showing them Jesus. And so that's what we want to do. We want to show them Jesus in a contextual way. I've been trying to incorporate time in the public worship service where we talk to the kids and try to help them engage more and feel engaged in worship with us. We want to continue to do that and continue to encourage families to be worshiping together. Doing that week in, week out, I think is just going to have a far greater impact on families, on children, than what we might even really recognize or think possible. But we also want to serve families well and note that not all families, not all children are ready to be in the service and worshiping with us. And so we want to provide a space that will help facilitate that training of kids to enter into the liturgy with us, enter into worship with us. And so we're going to have this class for kids up to 5 years age. And that's going to take place in the cafeteria where we used to be meeting. So we've got that space available, plenty of room. And we've got some great volunteers who signed up to serve on a rotational basis. So thank you. Thank you for being willing and able and eager to press into this vital ministry with us to help make disciples, to raise disciples of these children, God willing. So it's going to be in the same, or in the sanctuary, in the cafeteria. We're going to have a check-in process there. So similar to probably other churches you've been a part of, we've got a laptop set up, and we'll have a printout with the kid's name tag on it. If your kids have any allergies, please let us know, and we'll have that entered into the database. So that can be printed right there on their name tag. Parents, you'll receive a tag as well with the codes, just so that we can be helping make sure that we're stewarding these gifts well. And so we've got that check-in, check-out kind of process there that perhaps you're familiar with. A lot more information is in the email, so go back and check that out. The link is there for our full children's ministry guidelines, like our policy protocol type stuff. So you can read that in full there. But I also want to just make note that the wellness policy, I know we are all very familiar with wellness policies and kind of what the expectations are of us, but just by way of reminder, if you or your kids have vomited or have got a fever of 100.4 or higher in the last 48 hours, just ask that you stay home. We don't want anything spread. We want to share Jesus, not all them germs and viruses and stuff like that. So that's the wellness policy. So that's kind of what's coming up for this Sunday, and I'm eager for it. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to hear how it's going and how the kids respond. And maybe I didn't mention this, but this is during the worship service at 10 o'clock. So you come, you can drop kids off in the children's ministry, and then join us for public worship in the gym. Hopefully, God willing, the pastors, we've been talking about expanding that and talking about thinking, praying, strategizing. How is it that we might be able to utilize our time together on Sunday mornings in a strategic way to continue to advance our growth in obeying all that Jesus has commanded and following Jesus in all of life. And so we were talking about what that might look like in like a Sunday school type format. So you can be talking with us and praying with us on what that might look like as we would desire to be more intentional in our discipleship of all the kids, not just the 5 and unders, and then for all the adults as well. And lots of topics that we want to get to, and we've got the whole counsel of God that we need to unpack and dig into and apply to our lives, that we might become more like Jesus and share Him with our neighbors and the nations. So this is Sunday's big. It just feels like a big step forward in the life of the church. So looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Let us know if you've got questions. And last but not least, just shout out here to Hope and Becca. They are the two ladies that have been helping pull this together. So thank you, ladies, so much. Grateful to God for you all, for you both. That's all. See you Sunday.